Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, if you can't tell, we're not at home. Actually getting fuel here in the 6.0, and if y'all notice all of the salt everywhere and ice, well, it's 23, something like that. That's what it said on the truck up here north of where we live, up here in Leslie. But anyway, we'll stop here, get some fuel next to this super cool Badlands Bronco. But what we're actually doing today, I'm gonna kind of try to keep this short, but what we're doing is we're actually going to pick up some new tires for the white truck. So I guess well, fill this thing up, head up here, probably about another 30 or so minutes north, and well, pick up some new tires for the white truck. But they actually got snow up here last weekend. We didn't get anything, but it's pretty nice driving around up here. But as y'all know, we have those Federals on the truck, which are pretty bad. So I got on Marketplace, found a good deal on a set of Nittos. So hopefully we'll get up there and they'll be as advertised, and we'll be bringing them back home with us. Alrighty, guys, so just pick these up, but it's cold. We're gonna head back home, so I will catch y'all back in Greenbrier. Alrighty, guys, so we are back in Greenbrier. It's 6:43. It's getting well, no, it's not getting dark. It is dark. But I got the tires back here in the back. We're gonna head home, and I'm going to get these unloaded, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at them. But anyway, I just had to switch over to 60 frames per second. I know somebody said in one of the other videos they like the difference in 60 frames, a lot smoother. So I got I've been trying to film in 60 frames as much as I can, if I can remember to switch it over. But anyway, I wanted to kind of explain real quick. I know I haven't really talked about this any, so I figured this would be a good time to do it. So like I said, we bought these for the white truck. Y'all know we have the 2212s and the Federals. Well, the Federals, as y'all seen, they ride horribly because they're scooped and whatnot. Well, on that truck, as big as it is, and it's kind of stiff, but it's kind of soft suspension wise. So for that truck, it's not good. Now, if you put it on those on this truck or whatever, they would probably be fine. But the way the white truck is set up with the steering and everything, the angles that they're in, it's not good. So I found these Nittos on Marketplace last night, and I decided to go ahead and get them. And the reason being is I want something smooth. I don't like loud tires. You know, I've had mud gaps before, and I didn't mind the mud gaps. But in my older years, you know, now that I'm almost 22, I'd like to have something a little smoother, a little quieter, not near as rough, I guess. I like to make the truck to where it doesn't ride like a log wagon. So that was the point of these. But anyway, we'll get home, and I'll show y'all what we got. Alright, guys, so I just made it home, and I had something really interesting happen. If you look, we only have one headlight. This headlight bulb I talked about in one of the last videos has been flickering and stuff. Well, on the way home, it got to flickering hard, and I noticed the little thing for the brights is on, the little indicator. But if I turn brights on, you know, it doesn't go off and brights don't actually work. That you see is the switchback. So I guess it's about time to go ahead and put the new bulbs in, even though I haven't gotten a chance to color match these yet. Maybe tomorrow we'll go by and check and see if the paint store that I use got their machine fixed, and maybe we can get these opened up, get these headlights color matched, because I really don't want to pull these back out again if I can't color match them, because they kind of suck putting in and out, and I don't want to do that any more times than I absolutely have to. Alright guys, so we just made it back. The truck's still out there, but we just got these things unloaded. You can see they still got snow on them, but whew, did not see that. Got pretty lucky there. But the guy that I bought these from seemed like a pretty good guy. He went with 38s, pulled these off. So not even stuck in there. Just kind of sitting, chilling in the tread. But I will look these over here in a minute, just to make sure. But pretty nice looking tires, really. A little bit of scoop to them, but not near what we got going with the Federals. But like I said, pretty good tread on these guys here. So these are, let's see here, I'll show y'all, 35 1250 R22s, Nitto Trail Grappler, or Terra Grappler G2s. I had wanted trail graps, but I found these. They were pretty good deal. So I figured, why not? You know, I've had 4 sets of these on various wheel and tire setups. They've always been good to me. So I figured get another set of them and we'll run them on the white truck yet again. One thing about Nittos that I do like, if you see, they do have different sidewalls on them, but all in all, like I said, pretty good deal on them. I got these for $200. Had to drive an hour and a half one way, hour and a half back, but he met me in the middle, so can't complain too much on that. But we're not going to get to getting these on the white truck in this video. That'll probably be another video down the line, but there they are. So pretty excited about this, but we got a few things we need to do prior to getting those on, and we'll go over that here in a second. But anyway guys, like I had mentioned, we do have some stuff that we still got to do on the truck, or that I would like to get done on the truck. First of which being, and really probably the biggest thing, is I need to get the step brackets all finished up. And what we need to do with them is on the driver's side, we need to drop that one down. I want to match the gap that the 6.0 has between the bottom of the doors and the steps, whereas what we have now is we matched it to my grandpa's truck, his 09 F-150, but those are way too tight to the bottom of the rockers and the doors. So, you know, if you're wearing boots or something like that, you can't get your foot up under to step. So you got to step sideways, and as tall as that truck is, stepping sideways and then trying to step up, it's not all that great So we need to get those dropped a bit. Another thing, y'all had seen we was having some electrical issues. After talking to a couple people, I think that is the gym module in the truck. And if you don't know where that module is, so this is not a 10th gen, obviously, but in the white truck you have the interior fuse box over here by the door, and the gym module is mounted on the top of the fuse box. So we'll have to get that. And what the issue is, I believe, is y'all know we had the water leak problem, and I think our water leak has been solved, but the damage that the water leak did is, well, still pretty apparent. So we need to get that taken care of at some point. I looked and they're like $200 or $300, and then somebody said you got to get them flashed on the vehicle, so it's like $70. We have to take the truck, figure out how to get it to the Ford dealership and get it flashed, or Mr. David, the guy who flashed the computer for the 6.0, he could be able to do it. We'll have to check with him and see. But moving on from that, we need to get these on. And another thing is I would like to get the front end rebuilt on the truck and then get it aligned. That way it doesn't walk. Because the truck has been pretty happy about walking all over the road here as of late. So I think that's due to the slack in the tie rods and whatnot. So I'd like to get the front end rebuilt. All new ball joints, tie rods, everything. And then, like I said, get it aligned. And then other than that, I think that's about it. I need to get that fender flare on. Got to get some clips from the dealership. Get that thing back on. And I'd like to go through, and I know all of the flares have missing clips. So I'd like to go through, get all of those pulled off and get all of their respective clips in place. So I got that I want to do. Like I said, rebuild the suspension, get these on, get it aligned. I think I'd like to get some chrome spike lug nuts to match the polished wheels, or we might even try to powder coat those lug nuts now that we have our little powder coater system over there. And we've been looking at upgrading our powder coat gun, so we might even just sandblast those. Y'all know we have this blaster over here that we need to get all put together. But I think, like I said, I think that's really about it. A little update on the 300. So it's too cold, obviously, to paint. It is, looks like about 35 in here currently. So it's way too cold to paint. We do have the heater back there, but what we were wanting to do is set up like a curtain system, if you will, along the roof here and drop down. That way we don't get a bunch of overspray on all the stuff. All the stuff over here, his car, the toolboxes over here, and everything else. So with the curtain system, we can't run the heater because it'll melt the curtains. So we're waiting for warmer weather on this guy, and I think I want to redo the body work on this door. So if you look, it's still a little low at the fender there, and there's a couple high spots in this. So I think I'd like to come back through, sand all of this back off, and try to make it better, because I think I can make it better. So I think I want to do that. And then there's a couple little dingers and stuff on the front end we need to get taken care of. But when it gets warmer, we will be finishing the 300. I know it's taken way too long, and I apologize, but y'all can't be any more ready for this thing to be finished than I am. And then once this thing is done, we will get to the 6.0, and again, y'all can't be any more ready for that than me. But anyway, I guess we'll call it a day here. Now with the 6.0, we need to get the lift sandblasted and powdered. So that's where part of that deal of upgrading our powder coat system comes in. And then that sandblaster obviously needs put together. Not back together, but put together. So that's the deal with this. And I don't have a vehicle other than the white truck if I tear this thing down. So I don't know if I want a daily the white truck like that. That's where the 300 comes in, because I was going to daily it, but I don't know. We'll figure all that out in due time. But anyway, guys, I think that is going to be a wrap for today's video. So guys, with that being said, I would like to thank y'all for sticking with me. I do appreciate y'all. As y'all know, or most of y'all probably know, both of us, me and my grandpa both, have been sick for, what is today? Today is the 20th. So, today is the 20th. We've both been sick for over 3 weeks now. But it seems like everything is pretty well back to normal. Still a little cough. My grandpa still gets kind of weak after doing very much. So we've been trying to kind of get out and move a little bit and everything. But pretty much everything else is all went away. So that's a great thing. Because again, we've both been pretty sick for about the last 3 weeks now, a little over 3 weeks, something like that. So anyway, I appreciate y'all sticking with me. I really do. I'm hoping we can get back into the truck stuff here very, very soon. As I mentioned a couple videos ago, we did shut down JS a few days ago for me, but hopefully this year we're going to be able to dedicate to trucks and cool content. Let's just say that. Well, automotive and cool content. You know, we have the 300 coming up. We have the white truck that we're working on, getting everything done. We have the 6.0 we have everything for. Lift, wheels, tires. I have a whole new AC system for this thing. I want to get these headlights color matched. These headlights are super cool. I love these DRLs here. But we need to get these guys color matched up. And then now we need to get these new bulbs in. But we do have a bunch for the 6.0. Me and my grandpa both been talking about trying to get this headliner done, get it in here. I do want to decide though first if I want to first add cab lights up here, and two, if I want to put some sound deadening in here. So I got to figure that out. We got to find some headliner glue. With everything going on in the world, everybody is back ordered. So with that being said, guys, we do have a lot in store. I've also been looking for the next rec rebuild for the channel, but that might have to wait a while, because well, for one, we got a bunch of stuff to do, and two, we don't want to pay those stupid prices with the market the way it is. So anyway, you guys, I think that's going to be a wrap for today's video. Like I said, with it, but like I was saying, I think that's going to be a wrap for today's video. So that being said, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please drop a like and comment down below. Let me know, what build are you most excited for? Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope everybody has a great day.